Hello everyone, my name is Deepika Bansal and I am from the IT department of JCRC Jaipur. We will start with the introduction of the MAD lab and after that we will have the experiments of the MAD lab. Hello everyone, इस लैब में हम देखेंगे MAD lab मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन डेवलपमेंट लैब जिसके अंदर हम देखेंगे कि किस तरह से आप अपनी मोबाइल ऐप्स को डेवलप कर सकते हैं थ्रू योर Android Studio. So let's start with the syllabus. So first experiment is the installing the Android Studio. So for installing the Android Studio, we need Java. Starting in the Java, so you have to check on your system you have installed the Java or not. If not, then firstly install the Java JDK on our Windows operating system, and then we will going to see how to we install the Android Studio. So start with this. So we will open the browser and search for the Java JDK, and the first link is appear as the Java SE oracle.com. So we will click on it and download the JDK on your system. So see here. So once this executable file is downloaded, we click on this and we can see there is a pop-up with the next button. So we will click on the next. And after this will be showing the location where is the JDK will be installed. So we will go on the next. And after that we can see it is installing and there is showing some status, and after some time you will see that it has been installed successfully. So we will close the tab, or we can understand here that Java is installed on our system. So we can go for the Android Studio installation, or we will see where the Java is installed. So we just go to the PC on C drive and click on it and the program files, and then the folder of the Java. Then we will click on it, and then we can see the JDK is here. We have installed the Java JDK, so we can see the directory of Java here. So now we will set the environment variable for the JDK or our Java. So we go in the inside the bin folder and copy this path up to the bin folder, and then we can set the environment variable of the Java. So we will search for the environmental variable and we can see here's the result. So we will open this link, or we can then here you can see the environment variable. So we will click on it and then we can see the pop-up window of the environmental variable. So we will select the path variable and click on the add it, and then we will add on the new and add this path to the. So we will copy the path and we will paste here in the new, and then we will OK, and then we can see whatever path we have added, it is showing here. So we will click on the new enter variable, and then we will type the variable name Java home, So we will type the Java underscore home and then Java value with the path of the JDK folder. So we will up to the JDK go for this, and we will copy the path of the JDK, and here we are copying and we will paste the value of the variable. So click on the OK. So we can see the Java home has the variable and it has the value that we have pasted with the JDK, and we will click on OK and then OK. So this means our Java is installed, and so we will check the Java command is working properly or not. So we will check by the command prompt, whatever you want that command prompt, we will open it, and then we will check if Java is working properly or not. So we are checking on it. We will just write the Java hyphen in the version for this, and we can see it is showing the version of the Java and the runtime environment of the Java. So it means Java is installed properly in our system. So we will use the Java C command or then the hyphen version. So it is showing the totally version. So once we have installed the Java JDK on the Windows operating system, we are ready to install the Android Studio on our system. So we will start with the Android Studio system. So we will open the browser and type the Android Studio, or you can see the developer.android.com. There is a website. So we are going to click on it, and then we will just use the setup of the Android Studio, which is compatible to our system, like Windows 64-bit or the 34-bit. So it is the Windows 64-bit is the latest version. It is showing on the system on the front page. So maximum systems are nowadays of 64-bit. If it is not, then in the bottom we can see the Windows, Mac, Linux, different type of operating system with the compatible of the Android Studio setup. So we can use here also. So we will go for the Android Studio setup for the 64-bit, because our system maximum time our system is on the 64-bit system. So we will use this setup as the downloading. So I'll click on this and download the setup with agreeing on the some terms and condition, and we can have the Android Studio setup by that. So you can see in the left hand side corner it is downloading, and after the downloading we will install it. We just click on it for the executable file for installing it. It has a pop-up, so we can click on the yes, and then we will click on the next, and then we will see this section here. Leave everything as default and we click on the next. Here's the path where Android Studio will be installed on your system. So this is the OK path. Then we will go with the next. And after that, here we can see there are the install. And then wait for the some time for installing the Android Studio and their APIs. We can see here's the installation is finished. So we will click on the next, and then we can see that checkboxes are checked, and we will click on finish. So you can see there is a pop-up that it is asking for the configuration or installed folder you are using, or do not import the settings, as we can have the default settings. So whatever you want, you can choose the settings. So I will go with the default settings. So I will click on OK, and we can see Android Studio is launching, and we can see there is a message that allow Google to collect anonymous users data for Android Studio and related tools. If you want to allow the Google use this, then send the static users. Otherwise, don't send. So I will go with the don't send. So I'll click on the don't send. And now we can see the Android Studio setup wizard. we can see we have the setup of the Android Studio running form. So we will just click on the next, and in the install type it is asking for the standard and the custom. So I recommend the first option for the standard recommendation. It will be defaultly save the all the APIs. So we will go for the next, and there is the UI theme. Some people like the Dracula theme, other light theme. So whatever you want, click on it, and you can go for the next whatever you want with the themes. So we will go for the light themes, and we will go for the next. And we can see there are the some verify settings that we have selected. We can see the current settings of our system, emulator, SDK tools. There are several settings, so these are the defaults. So we can click on the finish. At this point, Android Studio will start the downloading some files that we have in the description. So leave it as it is downloading. After the downloading, Android Studios start to code. So we will wait for finishing this task. So we can see it is showing some messages between the downloading. Once the process is finished, we can click on the finish button. So here's the Android Studio start to work. So this is all about the Android Studio setup. After the this video, we will see next experiments in the next videos. So we can learn about the all about the MATLAB. So thank you so much.